Thank you for watching Dawn Vibes Yoga. For today's discussion question, we're answering, should everyone be vegan? I have two different answers for you. And if you're new to my channel and you're not sure how discussion questions work, I will offer up a question that I will answer, or I will take a question from you guys as subscribers that I will answer, and then I want you guys to answer that same question in the comment box below so that we can have a great conversation about the topic. So for today's question, I have two answers. The first one is yes, I think everyone should be vegan. Why that is because of the impact on the environment. Being a vegan means you're not contributing to factory farming. It means you're not contributing to destruction of the environment. It means that you have the opportunity to show compassion and love towards animals, towards other people, towards everything that you're connected with. As someone who practices yoga, I have the understanding that yoga is what connects you with your spirit, connects you with everyone around you. And if you are contributing to destruction of all of those things, it's kind of hard for you to be spiritually connected to them. My second answer is no, I don't think everybody should be vegan. And that might sound a little strange because I just said yes, everyone should be vegan. But I think that being vegan takes a lot of active preparation. It takes a lot of education. It takes a lot of resources. Not everybody has those things. I think that when you're a minor, for one, you are under the influence of your parents and you are under their care. So you are required to just receive from them what you need to eat. It's really difficult unless your parents are willing to provide you with the nutrition that you need to be vegan. And some parents are willing to do that. Some parents aren't. Some parents are financially able to do that, and some parents are not. I don't think it costs that much money to be vegan, not that much more than not being vegan, and sometimes even less money, but that's because I know what to eat, I know what nutrients I need for my body, and I know how to get those ingredients in an affordable way. Not everybody does that because not everybody knows how to. I also think that medical is a big thing. Your state of health is really important in understanding what you can and can't eat, or what you should and shouldn't eat. For me, if you have watched other videos on my channel, or if you want to go check them out after you're done watching this video, you'll know that I'm taking a 30-day vegan diet challenge for myself to see if I can be vegan. What that means is that before these 30 days, I wasn't completely vegan. I ate dairy, I ate eggs, and occasionally I would eat fish. That is because I have health problems. I have severe migraines. I have severe joint pain from a disorder called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. If you're not familiar with that, it means that my joints are a lot more fragile and a lot more susceptible to injury than most people's. So for me, I needed to be able to eat things that gave me enough nutrients, the oils, the minerals from fish. I needed the protein from eggs and dairy. However, I discovered a vitamin that helped supplement what I needed from fish from algae. And the algae is what the fish eat. So that's how they got their nutrients. And instead of eating them, I now have the opportunity of eating what they eat and getting that same nutrients without killing them. And to me, that's a blessing. That's something that is a big weight off of me, because I had to make the hard decision of, am I going to sacrifice someone else's life for my own? And to me, the belief that I have to be here for a reason, I have to provide for my family, I have to be compassionate and have to help the people around me. If I'm in a state of pain, if I'm in a state of unhealth, I cannot do what I need to do for my purpose in this life. So yes, I gave thanks for the sacrifice of the animals and the products that I was eating from the animals, because it's important to understand where they come from and understand that that is a sacrifice, and that's something that's a give and take. They give and you take, but then you have to give more. If you're just eating all crazy and you're not understanding that you're taking away or you're contributing to destruction, that's something that can be a problem. And I think that people who have health problems have a tough decision because they have to decide, do I want to contribute to hurting animals, killing things in the environment, and that's really tough because no one should have to feel that pain in their heart. That should be something that's I'm important too, and I'm valuable too. And if you are hurting and you need something to be able to live your best life, I don't think you should feel bad for that. But because I know in my heart that there are things I could actively do to change my situation, I did the research and I did the education, and now I know I can change my diet and I can still be healthy. Because not everybody has the resources to do that, I don't think they should feel a conviction in their heart for that. I think they should do what's best for them. There are some people who have anemia and they need a lot of iron in their diet. I don't think someone should feel bad that they can't be vegan because they need to get iron from like steak or something. So I think that shaming people into being vegan I think that's a problem in and of itself. There's a lot of shaming of vegetarians out there, which might be kind of funny, but I consider myself a vegetarian for the most part, and a lot of vegans will say it's not good enough. It is not good enough because you are still contributing to dairy farming, which you can look up that on your own time. There's a lot wrong with dairy farming, but I'm not going to get into that in this video in particular, just because that's not the whole purpose of this. We're just focusing on should everybody be vegan or not. I do think that people who are from lower income, they need to rely on whatever they can get to eat to sustain themselves. And again, you shouldn't be shamed for that because you're doing what you need to do to survive and to live your best life. And so I think that people who need to eat from food banks, they need to eat whatever they can get. I don't think they should be feeling bad or feeling like they need to restrict themselves further just because that's what's available to them. I think by being a vegan, you can help and you can contribute to changing how our society works, how our society functions. It's all about supply and demand. So the more people become vegan, the less we're going to be relying on dairy farmers, the less we're going to be relying on butchers and all of those people who farm animals, factory farming and things like that. And then those people are going to have to figure out a way to make money, and they're going to change. Even people who already sell meat are starting to slowly sell vegan options. If that's the state of where our world is going, then the more people who become vegan, the less difficult it's going to be to find vegan options, and then we can slowly change for the better. Do I think that eventually everybody can be vegan? I think yes, and I think that is only going to come with educating yourself and educating other people and helping to change the way our society functions. And I think that any little thing you do, whether it's just cutting out meat a couple times a week or becoming a vegetarian or even a pescatarian, the less and less impact we have on the environment, impact we have on how our resources are being used, I think that that's good enough for a beginning plan. So to sum that up, yes, I think everyone should be vegan, but no, I don't think it's something that everybody should be convicted for. I think I'm kind of at the point where I'm ranting now, but if you have any more questions, I'm willing to elaborate on anything that I've just said. And now I would like you to take the opportunity to answer, should everybody be vegan, in the comment box below. Thank you so much for watching Dawn Vibes Yoga. If you'd like more videos like this, then subscribe to my channel. May you always be happy and free.